It's me, it's DDP. What's good, everyone, and welcome to another Snap a Figure review. Today we got a double review of the new Monday Night Wars Greatest Hits series. Today, fresh out of Walmart, we got DDP and Ken Shamrock. Just went to Walmart and they had the whole set. Reviews of the rest of the set dropping soon, but today we got these two. Had to get the whole set because had to build Gorilla Monsoon. So we got 5 figures today, but let's just get straight into these. We'll start with DDP. So getting Ken Shamrock out of here. I'm looking at DDP's packaging. Got DDP in there. This is a really good figure, it looks like, so we'll see when we get him out of the box. Monday Night Wars, WWE versus WCW. This is the greatest hit set. There you can see Gorilla Monsoon that we could build. Diamond Dallas Page, picture of him on the side. Got the name on the side, the picture, and the back, if you want to pause to read his stats and everything. And then the rest of the set that we picked up today. That's it for the packaging. Let's get DDP out of the box. So here we got DDP out of the packaging, and I think it's a pretty good figure. He's got some unique things that you could see, but we'll just get into accessories first. So looking at the accessories here, we'll start off with the Build-A-Figure. You get Gorilla Monsoon's head scan. I don't have any Gorilla Monsoon, so this is my first one. So you get the head with this, and you also get the glasses. These glasses are pretty cool. It's like see-through kind of. Mine are a little like warped a little, but they're getting to shape over time. There you see the glasses on him. So it's pretty cool. We'll see him once we finish reviewing the whole set, all built up. Then you get like the high-fiving, like self-high-five for DDP, and the diamond cutter hands with all the wrist tape on the fingers too. And then the last set of hands, you get 2 sets of hands, so this is the last set. You get Mike holding hands. Getting into the cloth shirt. It's kind of a basic shirt. You got a diamond DDP on there, and it does Velcro on the back, so you take it on and off the figure. And now let's just get into the figure itself. So this is what the shirt looks like on the figure. Fits pretty good, tanks out. You got the Velcro on the back as well, but let's see the figure without the shirt. So here's the figure itself. It's pretty good figure. I'm getting into it. Head scan. This is my first long hair DDP. I have the one with short hair, which we'll compare it to in the comparisons. But it definitely looks good. You got some like texture, kind of like different like paints in the hair. Then you have him smiling. Pretty good head scan. You get all of his tattoos in color on his arms, even that little star there. And then the attire is like shiny. That's what I was mentioning about unique. Like, I don't really know too many figures that like have this kind of shine. Then you get his logo on the sides, DDP. Also get this white strap. Elbow pads. I did forget to mention, one of my elbow pads, like it had like kind of like dust or dirt. I had to clean it off, but it came off no problem. But it is something to mention. And then down here, just regular plain black boots, and that's pretty much it for the figure. Now getting into DDP's articulation, the head barely moves up at all. The hair really restricts it. Goes down, the same stuff from Mattel. Goes all the way around, but I wouldn't really recommend it. Shoulders up about that much, all the way around. Get the bicep cut, double jointed elbows, a little hindered by the elbow pads. Hands twist all around, bend in all kinds of ways. Then torso goes back that much, forwards this much. What you could expect from the Elite's pretty good. It also does twist. You could do the splits, kicks up, down, thigh cut, double jointed knees, and it's on the pins. Then you get the cut here at the boot and ankle with that updated ankle articulation that goes all the way around. So definitely some good articulation. I feel like he poses pretty good. Get him in the diamond cutter and stuff. But let's get into some figure comparisons. So here's DDP up next to his WWE run, kind of based off when he went after the Undertaker. And this is like another Legends figure. It's a really good one, I'm not gonna lie. Like the electric on it, but it's just 2 different eras. That's why I needed this one. So here's DDP up next to some of his WCW feuds. Over here we got an elite Ric Flair, and then over here we got the defining moments Crow's Sting, which is a pretty rare figure, hard to come by in these days. And if you wanted to see what the big gold title would look like on DDP, there you got it. Now that's pretty much it for your review for DDP. Now let's get into Ken Shamrock. So getting into Ken Shamrock's packaging, get him over here all in the red. Focus up. Picture of him on the side, build a figure, Monday Night Wars greatest hits. Get his name, another picture, WWE, kind of like WWF over there. Get the rest of the set. He comes with the torso, it looks like. And if you want to pause to read this, but let's get him out of the box and see what he's all about. And here we got Ken Shamrock out of the box. Let's see how this compares to his previous figure, but let's start with accessories. All right, so getting into Ken Shamrock's accessories, you get the nice cloth robe he has. Nice red cloth on the back. It says Shamrock. Kind of has Shamrock up there. And then he also has the strings to like tie it up so it stays on the figure fully. And then over here you get one set of interchangeable hands. You actually get two. I forgot to take them off the figure. You get mic open, and then the two fisted hands that are already on the figure. And then over here you get Gorilla Monsoon's torso. Yeah, it has this kind of plastic in it to keep it like in place, but you're not gonna need that when you fully put it together. So getting into the Ken Shamrock, the head scan, focus up, and then it's the same head scan as the other Elite, but it fits in pretty good. Would have been cool to have another head scan, but you can't really expect it. And the arms, the biceps, then the black elbows and these boxing gloves. But one thing that annoys me so bad, the figure came with like this kind of like staining on the forearms, even on here a little. I don't know if it's from this jacket or like the elbow patch or something, but it's really bad. It looks like a burnt or something. And I try my best with like everything I could and it doesn't come off. So I kind of just gonna have to live with that, but that kind of sucks. Then you get the Shamrock on a tire, all red, pretty plain. These knee pads, it's the bigger size. So then the boots are kind of like Johnny Gargano syndrome. They're like so small. They look a little weird in my opinion, and that's pretty much it. But I'm really upset about this factory issue. I'm not sure if everyone's is like that, but it really sucks. Getting into articulation on the figure, head goes up about that much, goes down, goes all the way around. Shoulders that much, all the way around. Bicep cut, double jointed elbows, hands all the way around, even with that little gauntlet there. Then you get the torso goes back about that much, forwards this much, twist all the way around. Do the splits, a little tight, you gotta be a little careful. Up, thigh cut, double jointed knees. I can't really tell if they're pinless or not because of that big knee pad. And you get the cut here at the boot, and the ankles are, yeah, they are the new ankles. So, I mean, he doesn't pose horribly. It's just I'm really bummed out about that stain on the forearm. So getting into the comparisons here, you got his other Elite figure in the green. Although it's like, I do prefer the red. It's just, I feel like I'm going with this figure because like the boots over here a little better. Over here, and then you get the Shamrock more like in better lettering in my opinion. Even though he doesn't have a robe, and this one does. I don't know, it's a tough choice, but that forearm really makes me pick this one. And then here you got some of Shamrock's feuds. You got the Ultimate Edition Stone Cold, which desperately needs an upgrade. Got that Walmart one coming on the way. Hunter S. Helmsley Elite. British Bulldog Basic. I don't really have one from that era, so I'm using the Basic for comparisons. And Survivor Series Bret Hart. So he looks pretty good up next to all of them. So that's really it for comparisons. So that's it for the Ken Shamrock. I feel like it would be a really good figure if I didn't have like a QC issue or something. I'm not sure if that's how all of them are, but hopefully your guys's are good. Your guys' figures are good. But that's it for Ken Shamrock. And that wraps it up for your Monday Night Wars double review. The first of the four, I got to review the Ringmaster and Bret Hart in the next video. So stay tuned for that one. But these figures, DDP is definitely my favorite out of the two. I mean, he might be the best out of the whole set, I think. Ken Shamrock, really disappointed in the issue with the arm. but it is what it is. I mean, I really looked for the perfect figure too, but of course he had the robe on in the packaging, so I couldn't really tell. But it is what it is, and that's really it for the review. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to drop a like, comment your thoughts on the figures, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.